Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rain, and if you're not, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another first impressions of a couple things. To start with, a primer. It's not necessarily a primer. It's kind of like a skin perfector. Let me say, apply locally with fingertips, do not rub, avoid lips area. This product here, it's called the Ultra Blur from Biotherm. It's a line smoothing, line filling type of product, and it says do not rub, so it's supposed to be tapped in, I'm pretty sure, and only where you need it. I thought this would be pretty cool to test out in my line on my forehead and around here to see if this helps stop my foundations from moving around. I'm just going to do it without an otherwise primer to see how this works with that. I don't really usually believe things that say that they can fill in or fix lines because in my experience they just don't. So it's this kind of like white with a tiny tint of pink moussey sort of formula, and I'm just gonna put a little thin amount on my finger and put it in the areas that I get lines. So I have one more prominent line on my forehead and a much smaller one above it, and then I'm gonna do these guys around my mouth. It's really hard to resist the urge to rub this in, by the way, because it just feels like a silicone-y kind of primer. So I don't know, it slightly blurred the look of the line on my forehead. I'm gonna apply my usual foundation routine, and I will come back at you with the next steps. So I'm applying my foundation right now, and on the areas I applied that, it looks really smooth, but I saved the forehead for last, and I'm gonna apply it right here. Yeah, see, I still see the line. Like, there's still like the dent and stuff like that. But like, I understand it's supposed to reduce it, but it's like, what's the point of reducing it ever so slightly? Like, some people just get so caught up in like the severity of like their flaws that they kind of obsess over. I don't think it's good to like, I don't know. You're just reducing it ever so slightly, like just live with it. It's just a line. But yeah. So it's slightly, like it's still settling in there. I don't think this product really works, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so I'm obviously gonna look at this at the end of the night and tell you how I feel about it. But I'm letting you know right off the bat that I already think these kinds of products are crap, and this one here kind of just looks the same. So, oh God. So for my eyeshadow today, I'm going to be trying out one of the new Fenty Beauty Beach Please highlighters, and I'm just going to say it now. This looks like a eyeshadow for me because like this collection was made for some people to be able to use it as highlighters and some people to be able to use it as eyeshadows, and I am a person who this collection is made more so to be used as an eyeshadow on. Like, obviously you can't use anything for anything, like makeup has no rules, there is no boundaries. It's just like the average sort of makeup for work kind of person probably isn't going to pick up one of these as a highlighter if they have a fairer complexion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a halo eye with my Shade and Light palette. I'm just using this color Lazarus. I can actually pronounce one of the words. I can't pronounce like any of the freaking names of this palette. It is so frustrating because I find it hilarious when people, like beauty gurus, can't pronounce things online. Like, especially like Americans trying to pronounce French things. Oh, it's so funny to me. And then I get these freaking palettes or products in general that I can't pronounce, and I'm like, damn it, I'm one of the people I'm laughing at. Like when people think the Champs-Élysées is Champs-Élysées. Alright, cool. So, without any further ado, I'm going to show you the Fenty highlighter that I got. This one here is Sandcastle and Minted Mojito from the Beach Please. It's a kilowatt, but it's called Kilowatt Foil. And this is, wow, literally too much reflection. What it looks like, I have to kind of like tilt it down so that the light doesn't take away from what it looks like. But yeah, this color here is a super crazy sparkly taupey kind of color with a minty light kind of other color. I'm gonna put these on the back of my hand. See, this minty one would look fine on a fair skin tone, but this one here is just too dark to be used as a true highlighter on fair skins, because when the light's on it would flash light, but if you turn to the side you would notice like the true color would come out and it would just be like super dark. The formula on these is significant. What am I looking for? The formula on these is great. Like obviously it says foil kilowatt, so it would make you think that this is a crazy blinding shimmery thing, but like this is like borderline, like the formula of these feels so much more like an eyeshadow than it does a highlighter. Wow, this is beautiful as an eyeshadow. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I used this on a woman the other day and like it did look beautiful on her, but it was just like, it was a little bit too much like an eyeshadow. Like her skin tone and this highlighter looked absolutely beautiful, but the formula is just a little too eyeshadowy. I don't know. I think these work a little bit better as eyeshadows, but like, you know, you can use eyeshadows as highlighters if you want, but it'll have the same effect as these kind of do. I'm using the blue, which is the Minted Mojito, and I'm just gonna put that in my inner corner. Ooh, so pretty. Super pretty, but I've got myself a couple blue highlighters now. I don't know if I need another one, you know, but I'm not saying that for sure just yet. Okay, next up I really wanted to try one of the glitter liners from the Vlada MUA and Smashbox collab. This is the Rose Gold. It's a 24K rose liner. And I love fun eyeliners like this because it's really easy to kind of take a look that's a little bit boring and kind of amp it up. Oh, I already accidentally dried on myself. That's what that looks like. It's a rose gold. It's stunning. I think the contrast against all this would look really interesting. The rosy warm against the sort of cool tone. And I'm going to use this at the top of the halo. Do the same on the other side. All right, that was kind of fun. It looks like a lot of shimmer, kind of with all of these colors going on right now, but I'm into it. And I really like how opaque that is. Since it's up in my crease right there, I'm really gonna get a good idea if this stuff lasts. I'm just trying to make sure it's more or less dry before I open my eyes because it's gonna get everywhere. I'm gonna be trying out this mascara here next. This one's from Stila. It's called their Huge Mascara, and it has one of those hourglass kind of things like the Better Than Sex does, and I really like the way that those usually work on my eyes. They give me lots and lots and lots and lots of volume. I must also admit, I'm the kind of person that used to always say mascara after lashes, and I am a changed woman now. I'm totally applying my mascara before nowadays. How many times can my camera stop working in one video? But yeah, I really like the way that this is looking. See, my forehead line, I'm already starting to get creasing in it. This looks really nice. The formula's a little bit on the drier side, which I actually like. Super wet formulas tend to just get everywhere with my eyelashes because they're a little bit on the longer side. So it'll get all over my lid super easy. I really like this. It's not crazy voluminous, but it's a lot more kind of volumizing than average. Hey, I took a little bit of a break to charge my battery of my camera and pop on some lashes. I'm gonna chit chat about the lashes while I'm just doing some other face makeup steps. The lashes I used were the Swanky lashes from Sephora collection. They're a newer style that came out. These are kind of more the affordable line, and I do like them. As you can see, they add like a lot of volume, not so much length, and they do have like a clear band, which I really like, but the band is a little bit thicker, and I'm just one of those people. I know a lot of people who really love the thicker bands because they kind of hold their shape better. A lot of people do like the thicker bands. I'm not one of those people. To finish off my face makeup, I'm gonna go back in with this highlighter from Fenty. When I have highlighters that are much too dark for my skin tone, use it on top of your blush. I know that seems a little bit extra. It is a little bit of an extra step, but it gives your blush more dimension. That's what I do with a lot of my highlighters that are a lot, like the color of them is much too dark for me most of the year because I'm pale most of the year. That being said, I don't know if this one is gonna work as a blush topper, as this is just what I would normally do if I, let's just say, got one of these as a gift. I'm just going for it. I'm really using a like fluffy brush because I don't want too much of this going on at once. It's really glittery. So that one was the Sandcastle. Now I'm gonna go in with Minted Mojito, and I'm gonna use this as a real highlight. And I think, ooh, this is really cool. I like, because this is a bluer kind of highlight like that, I actually really like that it's super transparent and it's more just kind of like a glittery thing. It comes off really nicely on the skin. Putting a little on my nose. For a blue highlighter, this actually looks really flattering. Usually blue highlight, for a blue highlighter. Usually blue highlighters on me, they look cool and interesting and all that, but they look so cold on my cheeks that I don't like their effect. This one being with the yellowish kind of mixed, like the minty blue instead of like the true cool blue. It looks really nice actually. And I love the glittery effect. I really do like Fenty highlighters. I just feel like this one here is much better. If you're too light for it, it's much better. It's just an eyeshadow, but it as an eyeshadow is bomb. Okay, I've talked about that enough. Last but not least, I really want to try out this lipstick from the new collection from Tarte. These are the H2O glosses. The color I have is Fiji, which I really want to go to. I want to go to Fiji or Bora Bora, something like that. But I'm not really a touristy kind of traveler. I really like to go and like experience the culture, live like the locals kind of a thing. And I like to do a lot of research before I go somewhere. Wow, I don't know why I told you all that. This is a purple base with blue reflex, which I think would look really awesome with this look. And I really love this sort of detail on the packaging where it looks wet at the top. Soup's cool. I think I'm just gonna do, yeah, a basic nude on my lips. H2O gloss, I don't know if that's supposed to mean it's really watery or something. But ooh, definitely not watery. Like actually low-key pretty thick. Okay, I really don't like the way that that looks on top of that gloss. Kind of took away all of the color, and it looks on top of the lipstick. I'm gonna do one of these things instead. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and kind of do a bit of this. Yeah. I'm gonna redo the highlight a little bit right here because we lost it. And I'm actually just gonna, I just burped. Put this on my bare lips instead because that kind of made it really lose all the dimension. That was kind of bad with the like light colored lip base. Okay, let's try it on lips with no foundation. I don't know if I'm really liking how this gloss works with other stuff. I forgot to say, it smells delicious. Like, this smells great. Yeah, even on my totally clean lips, it just has like a little too much of like a milky look. And it is like, it's sticky in the way that it feels like it's stuck onto my lips, but it doesn't, it has a little bit of tack on it. I don't know, it doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't feel like the best lipstick I've ever used in my life. And with a look like this, I kind of want like a red or an orange or a I don't know. This would look kind of cool. Let's try it with this. Okay, for 1,000 lipsticks. I know, I'm sorry. But we're gonna do one last try. I'm gonna use the Fenty Mademoiselle in the color Clap Back. Last time, I'm gonna redo the hair. And this is a dark blue navy kind of color. Oh yeah. My camera cut it out on me. 2018. All right. My hair looking so voluminous today. So I actually really do like the formula of these Mademoiselles. And they don't, but the thing is that they don't like really matte down. Like they kind of always keep a little bit of glow to them. So yeah, I really like the look of this with that. I'm gonna take just the tiniest bit of this, and then I'm actually gonna push it off on the back of my hand and then dab it onto the middle so I don't gunk this up with dark blue lipstick. Oh yeah, this looks way better. I think these are so sticky that if you're not gonna do them on their own, you really need to do that technique. And honestly, the blue shimmer is kind of lost in this. You can like just barely see it because it's so sticky that it picks up the lipstick that you put it on top of and kind of mixes in with it. Yeah, like the blue now, it's almost completely gone, but this lipstick looks really lovely. And it feels nice with the lip gloss on top. So I think these lip glosses are much better on their own, but I don't love the way that this color looks on its own. Maybe it would look better if I have a little bit less fake tan on. But yeah, so I'm gonna wear this stuff around for the day. I'm really happy with the way that the eyes turned out. I might thicken up this line up here just because this one's looking a little thicker, but the wider or the eyeliner is like literally transfer proof. It's amazing. The highlighters, despite, you know, my issues with the color pigmentation, whatever, they look beautiful. Like as an eyeshadow, it's amazing. On top of the cheeks, it's a little extra shiny, but like it looks nice still. Like I look really glowy despite there being literal glitter on my face. The lashes have gotten much more comfortable despite being the band type that I don't like as much. I usually do make them work anyway, like with thicker band eyelashes. And I really don't mind the shorter, more voluminous look of them. Like these eyelashes look like they could potentially be mine. They almost just look like really nice, voluminous, shorter extensions. And the mascara, I did really enjoy it. We're gonna be seeing it on the bottom, seeing if it flakes, but so far I don't really see any flaking under my eyes, which I'm really happy about. And the Biotherm Ultra Blur product, my forehead line is looking ever present. It's looking very here. It's looking very invited, and I'm just letting you know that it's not. So I don't know how I feel about that right now. And I think that's all the new stuff that I've tested right now. I'm gonna definitely check back with you guys in a little bit. Probably at the end of my day. It is, I barely looked at my phone today. It's been lovely. It is 1:37 right now. And I'm going to be working until 9. I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff. The skin products, I must add, have been on since like 12. So it's this whole makeup and whatever process has been a long one. I'm going on and on and on and on. I will see you guys when I get back. Okay, bye-bye. I'm back. It is 9:41 at night in the evening, and I'm 42, my bad. And I have had a full day of work, and I want to tell you all about what is on my face. Let's start from the beginning. This thing here, I kept on a tissue. I honestly like this better when I'm not wearing the makeup, because I actually did see like it looked like blurred a little bit. But with my makeup on, it's still sinking into my line just as much, if not more. I wouldn't say more, just as much as usual. So yeah, I think this is a lot nicer for when you're not gonna wear much makeup. But again, it doesn't like remove it, it just reduces it, you know. The next thing I used was this Fenty Beauty highlighter, the Kilowatt Foil in Minted Mojito and Sandcastle. I loved this. Like, I actually like loved this. The Sandcastle on my cheek, it melted into my sort of oilier skin and it looks so freaking pretty. I know a lot of people that wouldn't really care for this look. It's really, really glittery, but I love this so much. I thought it looked so beautiful on my eyes. Oh my god, like stop. Look how freaking cute that looks. Yeah, I really love the foiled. This is really like for the more extra people, like let's just be real. The blue even was so freaking beautiful on my cheeks. I don't usually like greeny or bluey tones like that as much as I like this one. This eyeliner here, literally no transferring. It's in the worst spot. It locked on really well. And the tone is so beautiful. I really like this one. Wow, this one really doesn't want to come off. The lashes, I got a lot of compliments from people on them. A girl thought that they looked like flat out said that she thought I had eyelash extensions on. And I don't know if that's a compliment. I do know that that's what I thought at the beginning, but I don't know if that's particularly good or bad. I do need to trim them a little bit because this inner corner here is lifting a little bit and I'm kind of feeling it a little. How many times can Rain say a little bit? But yeah, I liked them. They're really natural. Like, I would use this as just a little enhancement, not much of a bow, but that is what some people are looking for. The mascara on the bottom, it still looks great, and no flaking whatsoever. You know what? Let me just take this off so we can actually see. Oh my god. Oh, see, this is why I hate thicker bands. They put more glue on you so they hurt a little bit more in removal. If you only ever wear thicker bands, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my card being full. If you normally wear eyelashes with thicker bands and you hate taking your eyelashes off because it hurts, try some friggin' thinner invisible bands, because like my eyelashes never hurt when I take them off because I always wear the super thin invisible ones. These are just like, there's more bands so they grip onto your lashes better. Ow. And I don't use glue that's super sticky. I use Duo, which is not as sticky as like the House of Lashes, the Velours, whatever. Oh my god. Yeah, I highly recommend going with thinner bands. I don't really like how thick these bands are, but yeah, they did look fine. I just think I should trim them a little bit shorter. That's about it. The mascara, it kind of like thinned out a little bit. It looks fine, honestly, like looking in the monitor, looking in the mirror behind the camera. They look fine. They're not crazy voluminous. I could have packed it on a little bit more if I was going for more of just a, you know, natural lash look today. But not bad, and absolutely zero flaking. So that is a, oh, you know what? Let me just eat my words real quick. There's a little flake there and one tiny one there. There are 2 flakes. The last thing, the lip gloss, the H2O lip gloss in Fiji from Tarte. I grew to love that so much over the course of my day. I don't really think it looks very nice on me with just on its own, but on top of that lip color, every time I was like touching up my lips at work, and I added the lip gloss on top, somebody made a comment about how nice it looked. The like little sort of purple and green sparkles on it added a really interesting layer of color. The gloss stayed glossy all day, and it was really comfortable on the lips. It wasn't too sticky. Like, my hair got stuck a little bit, but it really wasn't that sticky. I seriously enjoyed that gloss. And I think that was all the things that I used today. I would try taking this off right now, but honestly I just want to sit on my butt and watch some TV. I don't really care. But yeah, I am a fan of pretty much everything I tried today. The thing that really, out of all, I think is more worth it and more bomb is this Fenty Kilowatt Foil. Like, this is so good. I'm so friggin' impressed. Did pretty good, Rihanna. Alright, I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have any suggestions or would like to suggest what day of the week I should do more videos on, either on the Tuesdays or whatever, let me know in the comments below. I am totally open to suggestion right now. I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much for tuning in again.